Okay, time for some man time. I had some buddies of mine ask me if I dislike women. They say because of the things that I say. And I understood it. I didn't defend it. I just chuckled at it because I understood it. You see, I was a professional failure at one point in my life. I was a professional fuck up at one point in my life. I fucked up and failed so much to the point where I couldn't fuck up and fail anymore. It's how I learned to be successful at the things that I was fucking up and failing at. I had fucked up and failed so much that it was only one other option to do, which was to do something else other than fuck up and fail. And that's how I learned success. In order to do that, it means I had to break my mind. I had to stop being willing to keep going back to try to fix the fuck ups and failures and just do something new. Do something else. Do something different. And sometimes when we're in that situation and in that headspace, we say, well, what if this happens? Well, shit is already happening on the other side, so what does it matter? If you're already fucking up and failing don't feel so bad to you, right? Right, then do something else and fuck them and fail at that. And when I did, it worked. And that's what they weren't doing and willing to do, so they were asking me, how do you see things different than us? So let me show you something. I have a missus. That's a bad fatherfucker, boy. Yeah, gorgeous, fine. Yeah, elite. However, so am I. Well, one day we were talking and she got mad at me about something, and I asked her, I was like, well, what do you have in your life that you will die for? She couldn't answer. I saw her pondering and going up inside of her dome trying to find answers, and she couldn't answer it. And I had asked many women before that for decades that same question, and none of them can really answer it. And those who tried, they would say, my children. And I would ask, well, how do you know if you've never put yourself in a position to die for them? You've put yourself in a position to do everything else that you wanted to do for them. And you were successful at doing it, but you haven't put yourself in a position to die for them. And then I would tell them, well, how is that possible then if you would die for them, but if somebody will smack you, choke you, push you, you'll call the police? If you're willing to die, and getting smacked, punched, choked, and pushed is lesser than dying, which means it won't phase you. And then they'd stall on that, and because like, oh shit, because yeah, that's how you catch people in lies. When you start making sense, you start going by what is logical as opposed to emotional. And what that means is most women that you come into contact with, gentlemen, won't die for anything that they have. You know why? Because if they die, they lose what they have that is most valuable to them: life. And if they die, the things that they actually died for, they can't enjoy it, which means it'll go to someone else and someone else will enjoy it. But then they'll expect you to die for them. Isn't that interesting? They'll expect you to die for them so that they can continue to live, and you'll think it's okay because that's how you were trained, reared, raised, and conditioned to believe. I know. Not only will you die for them to protect them, will you die or put yourself in a position to get deathly harm done to you so that you can seem more manly, but guess what? If you die, somebody else will have and enjoy them too. And they get to keep everything that they have, and you get to keep nothing that you have. Isn't that interesting? But some of you call that love. Which means then, how do you think she loves you if she loves you less than you love her? If she's willing to do less than you're willing to do, how is that love? Equally, mutually, exchanged. Then that means her love is lesser and your love is greater, but you somehow see her greater than you see yourself because you're willing to let her tell you no to things that you tell her yes to. When you go out, you spend more money on her than she spends on you, and you think that's okay. The person that's willing to die is giving more and getting less. Somehow, some way, the person who is willing to die is also willing to do more and get less in return. And somehow value the person that's willing to do less more. Did you catch it? So what I told my missus is, I said, hey, listen, here's how this works. I love me more than I love anyone, to the point where I'll create provisions and protections and things in place to protect me from dying. And I'll let you come on this ride with me. I'll let you get into the passenger seat or the back seat, wherever you want to sit. But my car, my rules, my life, my rules, my house, my rules. And you can roll. And you can enjoy all the luxuries that I enjoy. You can enjoy the life that I enjoy. You can also enjoy all the things that I have, all the resources that I have with me. But when you get out of line or you start to become selfish, I'll put you out. Because I love me more than I love you, because I know that I'll love you also more than you love yourself. If I'm willing to die to protect me, but you're not willing to die to protect you, you're not willing to die to protect me, we ain't mutual. We ain't equal. Yeah. And if you put yourself in harm's way and expect me to die to protect you, we ain't equal. Yeah. And if you don't want to lose nothing, but you're okay with me losing something for you, we ain't equal. Yeah. This is how you break this shit down. You see, your woman will leave you if your sex ain't good. A bitch will stop talking to you if she claim your dick ain't good. If you can't make her bust the way she want to bust, you can't get that out of her, you can't make her grunt, she'll stop fucking with you. But when you are having a lackluster performance by her, nigga, you will keep her. If you tell her to bring a friend, bring some help. Yeah, and she tells you no, you'll accept the no. Which means you're okay with getting less for giving more, which makes no sense, which means you don't value you the way you value her. Then why should she value you if she's bigger and greater to you than you are to yourself? And if that's the case, she's supposed to value her because she's the greatest commodity. Am I correct? I know your mother's trained you like this. Your mother trained you to be under her, lower than her, beneath her, smaller than her baby. Even when you're a grown man, she still belittles you, berates you by calling you her baby. Even when you're a grown man, even when you're an adult. Yeah, that's how that works. And so the programming is stuck, and you're stuck, and you're saying, hey, I value you so much, I'll give you anything. And they're telling you, hey, I love you so much, but if you don't give me anything, I'll leave. And so you do. That means if your love is so small, so insignificant, so inadequate, why would they value it? If your love for yourself, your concern for yourself, your respect for yourself is so small, so insignificant, and so inadequate, why would they value it? Why would they value it when you claim to give it to them? You're not seeing clearly, gentlemen. It's time to stop thinking like children and think like men. And when I told her that, she got the fuck in the passenger side. And we've been on that ride ever since. Yeah, that's how that works. Anywho, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get the conversation started. I'd like to know, nigga. Why won't you love yourself? Why won't you fuck up so much to where you can't fuck up no more? Why can't you fail so much for yourself until you can't fail no more? Why can't you break your mind and teach your mind to learn to be a lover of you and not a lover of them? You know, pussy heels, hairdos, and nail do's. Everything that you should never be willing to die for. As opposed to loving the life, the protections and the provisions, the resources, and the respect that you have built for yourself. And until next time, man, time out.